Welcome student. Christchurch Convent Digital Classes, subject Chemistry, Chapter 3, Class 11th. Today we'll see trends in the physical properties of elements. See the heading 3.7.1 on the right hand side, which includes melting point, boiling point, heat of fusion and vaporization, energy of atomization, etc., which shows the periodic variation or change at a definite interval, which shall discuss the periodic trends with respect to the atomic and ionic radii, ionization enthalpy and electron gain enthalpy, and electronegativity. So first heading we'll see atomic radius. As you know, atom is the smallest particle, so to find out its radius or size of an atom is very complicated than measuring the radius of a ball. So firstly, because the size of an atom is in 1.2 angstrom or 1.2 into 10 raised to power minus 10 meter in radius, so which is quite small. Secondly, since the electron cloud surrounding the atom does not have a sharp boundary, the determination of the atomic size cannot be precise. In other words, there is no practical way or easy way by which the size of individual atom can be measured. However, an estimate of an atomic size can be made by knowing the distance between two atoms in the combined state. One practical approach to estimate the size of an atom is of a non-metallic element is to measure the distance between two atoms when they are bound together by a single bond in a covalent molecules, means the molecule which is found by sharing of electron. From this value, the covalent radius of the element can be calculated. For example, the bond distance in the chlorine molecule Cl2 is 198 picometer, and half of the distance, 99 picometer, is taken as the atomic radius of chlorine. For metal, we define the term metallic radius, which is taken as the half of the internuclear distance separating the metal cores in the metallic crystal. For example, the distance between two adjacent copper atoms in solid copper is 256 picometer, means 10 raised to power minus 12 meter. Hence, the metallic radius of copper is assigned the value of 128 picometer. For simplicity, in the book, we use the term atomic radius to refer both of covalent and metallic radius. So, covalent and metallic radius, generally called as atomic radius. Atomic radii can be measured by X-ray diffraction technique or other spectroscopic method. The atomic radii of few elements are listed in table 3.6. Now, in this table 3.6, atom of the second period are lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, and fluorine. So if we move from left to right in a period, atomic radius is decreasing. And you can also see in third period, from sodium, magnesium, aluminum, silicon, phosphorus, sulfur, and chlorine, the atomic radius are also decreasing. So this is the trend. If we move in a period from left to right, the atomic radius of elements are decreasing. And if we move down in a group from upward to downward, for example, in group 1, lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium, atomic radius is increasing, and you can also see the same trend in group 17 element, fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine, astatine. The atomic radius is also increasing from 64, 99, 114 and 133 and 140. Explains these trends in terms of nuclear charge and energy level. So as the nuclear charge increases from left to right, the atomic radius decreases. So the atomic size generally decreases across a period as illustrated in table 3.4a for the element of the second period. It is because with the period of the outermost electron are in same valency cell and the effective nuclear charge increases as the atomic number increases, resulting in the increase in the attraction of electron to the nucleus within a family or vertical column of the period. The atomic radius increases regularly with the atomic number as illustrated for alkali metal and halogen as we descend or go down the group. The principal quantum number n increases the valency cell valence electron are farther from the nucleus. This happens because inner energy levels are filled with electron which serves to shield the outer electron from the pull of the nucleus. Consequently, the size of the atom increases as reflected in the atomic radii. So note that the atomic radii of noble gases are not considered here. Being monatomic, their non-bonded radii value are very large. In fact, the radii of noble gases should be compared not with covalent radii but with the van der Waals radii of the other element. So as you can see in the graph, variation of atomic radius with the atomic number across the second period. The atomic radius decreases, and in figure 3.4b you can see the variation of atomic radius with the atomic number of alkali metals with halogen. As the atomic number increases, the atomic size also increases. Now ionic radius, the removal of an electron from an atom results in the formation of cation, that means positively charged ion, whereas the gain of an electron leads to an anion, means formation of negative ion. The ionic radii can be estimated by measuring the distance between the anion and cation. In ionic crystal, in general, the ionic radii of elements exhibit the same trend at the atomic radii. A cation is smaller than its parent atom because it has fewer electrons while its nuclear charge remains the same. The size of an atom will be larger than that of parent atom. So if the number of electron reduces in an atom, then its nuclear or positive charge and number of proton are increasing. So nucleus attract the remaining electron toward itself with greater attraction force. So in positively charged ion, the atomic size of ion is more than that of parent atom, smaller than that of parent atom, sorry. So here sodium atom, sodium Na plus ion atomic radius ionic radius is given 95 picometer, and the so atomic radius of sodium is 186 picometer, and compared to the ionic radius of 95 picometer for Na plus ion, so almost half. So when we find some atom and ions which contain the same number of electrons, we call them isoelectronic species. For example, O2 minus F minus Na plus and Mg2 plus have the same number of electrons 10. The radii would be different because of their different nuclear charges. As the attraction of electron to the nucleus increases, an ion with greater negative charge will have the larger radius. In this case, the net repulsion of electron will outweigh the nuclear charge and ion will expand in size. So one problem is given to you: which of the following species will have the largest and the smallest size? Aluminium metal have the largest size. After that, magnesium, and Al3 plus have smallest one. Aluminium have 13 electron and 13